Welcome to Tech In with ProCharger, where we're going to talk about a little race that happened this weekend down in Georgia, as well as see if we can find a cool GM that's strapped down to the dyno. First things first, the devil went down to Georgia, so did a whole bunch of ProCharger cars, and they walked away with 3 class wins at the biggest radial race around, lights out. So, the first person we gotta mention is Rob the Hemi GOSS. Yes, I just made up that nickname because this guy has been campaigning a Gen 3 powered Hemi in X275 for basically as long as I can remember. This weekend, coming all the way from Wyoming, he ended up putting it into the winner's circle. I gotta hand it to him, and the HHP guys have just killed it this year with getting that car ready to go, and it is a rocket ship. Power comes again from a Gen 3 Hemi. The blower is a ProCharger F3D102. And I mean, other than that, it is absolutely engineering brilliance in that black Challenger. So, moving right along to Ultra Street, you got Louis and the guys from FARC Supercars and American Racing Headers with their LSX powered Camaro that fairly recently was swapped over to a solid axle and has been totally on fire in the competition. It also has a ProCharger F1A 91, and I think the car is still the record holder for having the fastest 5th gen Camaro with IRS. But again, it has been switched to a solid axle and is just dominating that class. So congrats to Louis and all those guys. Now, the guy with the smallest tires around, Martin Connolly, drove this pushrod Ford to the win in X235 with a baby blower and baby tires. So yes, a ProCharger F1A 91. Oh, time out. What I actually meant to say was a D1X ProCharger, which makes it even better. Again, baby little blower, baby little tires, going 480s in the 8th. That's like a 750 or a 730 if you're talking quarter mile with streetcar stuff, and that's awesome. All right, back to whatever this guy wants to talk about. On a pushrod Ford, drove all the way into that winner's circle, again, with probably the most understated car of this entire race. So congrats to all the guys at Connolly Racing. Now, speaking of small block Fords, there is somebody that came in a runners-up spot in LDR, and that's Andy Manson. The reason why I gotta talk about this is because Andy Manson also runs a small block Ford with an F3R121. The reason why that's pretty awesome is he's in a field of guys with big giant Hemis and huge blowers and twin other power adders. It's just crazy how fast that is. So congrats to Andy Manson for getting into that final round as well. Now, let's see if we can go over to the dyno and let's see if we can see what's making some big power on the rollers. You guys just got to watch some awesome power pulls on the dyno of this brand new Sierra Denali Supercharger kit from ProCharger. That really excites me as a truck owner myself because there's nothing I want more than more power. More power to play, more power to pass, more power to tow, more power to go off-road. And what's great about this new system is it does that huge power gain on just 8 pounds of boost. So no fancy fuels or anything like that. We're talking normal 91 or 93 octane, and I can enjoy all of that power. Best part about this system is it's super easy to install. There's no trimming, no cutting, no bending, or any of that stuff. You merely take all the parts out of the box and install it. We even provide the ECM tuning for you. But don't worry, if you're not the DIY kind of person, we have a huge dealer network all across the US and even the world. That way, those awesome dealers can get this kit installed for you and have you on the road to making huge power. If you want more information on this awesome kit, visit us at ProCharger.com. Well, that's our new show. It's a little off the hip, a little weird and all that, but it is what it is. Now, what I need you guys to do is put a comment below of what you want to see us do. Do you want more behind the scenes? Do you want more racer interviews? Do you want to see sweet burnouts? And we will definitely do it. So subscribe, like, ring the bell, whatever the kids do these days, and we'll see you next time.